Can you refuse a court-ordered paternity test? Well, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. Can a person refuse to take a paternity test? Let's go over the scenario. Mother has a child. Mother believes that John Brown is the father of the child. There should be support paid. The father's not on the birth certificate. The father is hasn't been overly involved. So the court orders that dad take a paternity test so we can establish custody, parenting time, and support. Now, the question in that scenario is, can the dad say, no, I'm not going to take the paternity test because I don't want to take it. I don't care about seeing my kid and I don't want to pay support. The short answer is yes, you can refuse if you want to, but what is the consequence of refusal? The consequence of violating a court order, of course you can be held in contempt for doing that, but more importantly, what would probably happen in a scenario where somebody refuses to take it, the court will probably, or at least has the discretion to, enter a default against you. It will be established by default. You don't want to take the test. She says that you're the father. She hasn't had a relationship with anybody other than you. The court will order that, and if you don't comply, the court may very well default you, and you'll get paid. You'll end up having to pay support based on default numbers. If you don't participate in the proceeding, the court is going to handle it by default, and by default means she's going to say what she thinks you make. And if she thinks you make $100,000 a year, your support is going to be based on $100,000 a year. If you want to participate in these proceedings and you want to develop a realistic number because really you only make $45,000 a year, you're going to have to not default. You're going to have to participate for your own good. And if you think just neglecting it will help, it won't, because eventually that support's going to kick in. You won't be paying it because maybe you don't know about it or you refuse anyway. And ultimately, a bench warrant will issue for your arrest for failure to pay child support, which is a crime. People think that it's a friend of the court thing. It's not. It's a criminal offense to not pay court-ordered support. So if you're in that situation, this is clearly, and I'm trying to demonstrate how something like this can get worse and worse and worse if you neglect it. The smarter thing to do is don't avoid the proceedings, participate in the proceedings, and if you are ruled in that you're the father, at least try to control the parenting time, control the overnights, control the income figures so that you can get a fair support that is appropriate for your income and doesn't unduly take advantage of the situation. If you have any questions about that, reach out, and we'll be glad to help you out.